Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome back to a new Ninjago Season 11 episode review here on the channel. In today's video we're taking a look at episode 12 of the Season 11 story entitled Under Siege. Now as we always do for these reviews, I'm going to go ahead and get started by taking a look at the good things that I enjoyed about the episode, then jumping over to the bad things, and then I'm going to be giving the episode a solid score out of 10 just to go ahead and, score the episode the way I see fit. So starting off with the good things here, this episode basically features a lot of character development and more character focus. This episode really isn't focused on battles, and we'll get more into that later on, but in this episode, basically, Kai has to deal with the fact that his fire element is just gone, and the way that he actually handles this is quite funny. Instead of, passing the judgment on himself and actually blaming himself for it, he decides to blame Master Wu because of the exposition that was given in the last episode, which is kind of heartbreaking to see. I mean, Kai probably wouldn't do that under the circumstances, but he's definitely feeling some sort of guilt and loss because of his elemental power being stripped away. But it is really nice to see how he reconciles with Wu towards the end there, and they actually do the little hug thing, which I thought was really cute. I mean, I really liked that. That was actually really good. And again, these snakes are as persistent as ever. Asphira is leading her charge against the ninjas' monastery, and it's really, the tension is high, is what I'm trying to say. We didn't really, learn too much about Asphira and what she does. That was mainly reserved for the last episode. But, in general here, this episode was kind of, building up the tension for the final battle of Season 11's Fire Chapter, which is going to be coming in the next few episodes here. Something else that I really enjoyed was the introduction of Lloyd's new mech. The Titan mech is incredible, at least in terms of design. It didn't really do much in this episode, but I'm sure it'll do more later on. But in general, though, the actual episode had a lot of good things going for it. My favorite thing in this episode was definitely the Kai and Wu interactions, though. Those two definitely didn't have, that big of an interaction, in the past few seasons. There wasn't really a lot focused on specifically them. But the moment in which they actually reconcile with each other kind of reminded me of the earlier pilot episodes of Ninjago, which is something that I really enjoyed. As for the bad things, yeah, this episode is kind of slow overall. Again, the tension is just building there, not really too much going on. There's a lot more, character focus than there is battles, as I've said earlier, but that's a good thing. I really liked where this episode went with the characters, but at the same time, if you're not really looking for that and you're just looking for ninja battles, this episode might disappoint you overall. But overall, this episode, again, while being slow, was a really good character building episode, and I thought it was really well done. It's not my favorite episode that I've seen so far, but it definitely has some of my favorite moments in Season 11. But with everything considered, I'm going to go ahead and give this episode a 7 out of 10 for everything I just listed in my review. With all that being said, you guys, it'll just about do it for this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up rating. And of course, remember to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. Once again, guys, the comment section is there for the various discussions that you would like to have regarding this topic, or if you just had a comment of a general nature, that's fine as well. In the description, you will find the links towards my other forms of social media, whether it be my Twitter, my Instagram, my Patreon, or my merch. Be sure to support me on all those platforms if you would like to. With all that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.